and just genuinely getting my life together. I managed to forget all about it. So it is going to be a little bit trickier writing this essay, considering the fact we actually haven't seen any patients in real life. Some of you are probably going to think it's disgusting. I don't really care. I couldn't recommend it anymore. My loves, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we have a very exciting vlog. It's going to be another day in my life, but also what I eat in a day. I've had a few days off before semester 2 officially starts of medicine, and I just need to get really organised. I have an essay to plan. I need to organise how I'm going to be doing a second term and just genuinely getting my life together, and I thought it would be really fun to bring you all along. I've also had so many questions about my recipes and what food I eat, so today I'll be showing you exactly what I eat in a day and finally giving you my overnight oat recipe. If you do like the sound of today's video, then please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and if you are new, then hi, I am Anna. I'm a first year at the University of Birmingham, and it really would mean the world if you decided to stick around and subscribe for more vlogs, medicine, uni. There's just a little bit of something for everyone. So it's now 7:30. I got up at 7. I've been trying to catch up on a little bit of sleep after my exams. Then I just got ready, and now I'm just going to reply to comments and kind of just plan my day for half an hour. I like to do emails, reply to your lovely comments on YouTube, reply to a few DMs, and then plan and organise the rest of my day before I head down for breakfast. I'm just going to pop downstairs now and get some breakfast, but I thought I would show you what I'm doing with breakfast. I'm getting a little one of these Grey's Anatomy flashcards and trying to learn one of these a week. So over breakfast and dinner, I'm literally just reading them, looking at it whenever I have time, and hopefully this is going to help me this term with anatomy. Last time I just felt like there was a ridiculous amount. There was honestly just so much, and I feel like doing a little bit every day is the only answer, and having a flashcard attached to me all day really does help me learn them. So I've currently already done 14 of them. I'm going to try and do 7 more of these today, and we're going to get learning the skeleton this morning. I then went downstairs and made myself a coffee before grabbing my overnight oats from out of the fridge, popping them in the microwave and having those for breakfast. So I always make my overnight oats the night before, and I make them in batches of 3 just because I only have 3 jars and it means it's easier. I add in half a cup of oats, then 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. I then add half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, but you could literally add whatever milk you have. I then add 1 scoop of protein. I really like to get in protein with every single meal, so I add in 1 scoop of this Nuces Clean Lean protein. I mix it up between chocolate and vanilla, but you could literally use whatever protein you have. I then add a little bit of cinnamon and finally some frozen berries before adding in a splash of water and half attempting to mix the whole thing around. I really should have gone and got another spoon, but I literally couldn't be bothered, so I just did it with the teaspoon. But this recipe is honestly so simple. You just pop it in the fridge and then you have a really quick, easy, healthy breakfast, and I promise you it literally tastes amazing too. I've just come back from having my breakfast. It's now 9, and I'm just going to get on with planning this essay. So we have a big essay due in March for CBM, which is community-based medicine, which would normally be our placement every other week at the GP. However, this year because of COVID, it has all been online. I did manage to get in once right at the beginning of the term, which was so lovely, before everything kind of kicked off, and now they've just decided to do it all online. So it is going to be a little bit trickier writing this essay, considering the fact we actually haven't seen any patients in real life. Even when I was there, I was just watching the doctor phone all the patients. I didn't actually get to see any patients. So all of the patients we use as case studies are actually from GPs behind closed doors, which is quite funny. It actually isn't as bad as it sounds. I still have really enjoyed it, being able to speak to a real GP, and she's taught us a lot of stuff all over Zoom, but it has still been really fun and really interesting. I now need to go in and plan what I'm going to write this essay on. It's all about lifestyle changes, and I've chosen to do it on alcohol. I need to find some studies to analyse. I need to get planning which patient I'm going to be using. So I have got quite a lot of work to get on and do with this, and I have kind of just gotten about it whilst I was doing my exam. So I'm going to get on with that now, and then later I am Zooming my M group to talk about it. We actually had a set essay plan that we need to submit, so I just got started on that and searched up studies on PubMed, which is really similar to Google Scholar, just to find some relevant studies that I was going to analyse in my essay. I then got very, very distracted by the dogs. See, they may look cute, but they are very, very noisy. I mean, what are they barking about? It is now nearly 11 o'clock and I have made a really good start on the plan. It's not quite finished. I'm going to do some more later. Now I'm about to FaceTime my M group. So there's like 16 of us. I've explained what my M group is before, but it's just a small group within medicine, and we're just going to talk about what everyone is doing with the essays, just to make sure everyone's on the same page. We all understand, kind of get thrown these projects, and because we're not actually in medical school at the moment, we can't just talk to each other like you normally would any normal year. So we're all just going to FaceTime to sort that out now. How is everyone? It was so nice to catch up with everyone on Zoom. It's so bizarre because normally we'd all be back at uni by now. We'd be getting ready and we'd be seeing each other and doing things, but it was really nice to have a proper catch up over Zoom and see how they found the exams, how they're preparing for second term, what they're doing about these essays. I'm gonna go downstairs now, quickly grab another coffee before lunch and just finish off a little bit of this plan for the essay, and then I'll go and get some lunch at like 1 o'clock. This mug is one of my best friends got me, and it's my favourite mug. So I made a coffee and then headed back upstairs to get on with some more research. I was just filling in this table that they'd given us and doing all the research on my iPad to make it easier to see everything that was going on. And then at 1 o'clock I got so hungry and decided to head downstairs to start cooking some lunch. For lunch, I always like to have some sort of vegan protein, and my favourite at the moment is What the Cluck by the Vegetarian Butcher. These taste absolutely amazing, but you could have tofu or beans or anything. I then cut up a wrap into little triangles and placed it on the oven tray and pop all this in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. This makes little tortilla chips, and honestly they taste so good. They're so much healthier than tortilla chips and really quick and easy. I make a little sauce of tamari and lemon juice, pop this on top with some carrots, hummus and vegetables. This is my go-to lunch and I literally love it so much. I then was still hungry, so I had a chocolate yogurt pot with a scoop of vegan protein. This makes like a chocolate mousse, and I know it doesn't look the best, but believe me, it tastes phenomenal, beats any chocolate cravings. And again, is a really good way of getting in some extra protein. The dog actually really wanted some, but you know, she can't have any. I've just come back from lunch and I'm about to just do an hour of just general organisation. We've been given a timetable for next term and a few of our modules, so I'm going to have a look through them. But I had a couple of few really exciting things come in the post. Firstly, I got a new colouring book. This one is the Netless Colouring Book Atlas, and so many people have told me that this one is actually the best colouring book to use. I have been using the big anatomy colouring book and I have loved it as a concept. I've loved colouring in. It's really, really helped me with anatomy. However, apparently the Netless one is just a lot more accurate and easier to use, and I thought for this term, considering how much I really, really struggled with anatomy last semester, I'm going to try a new anatomy book. So I will definitely be letting you know how I get on with this. More excitingly, these flashcards came in the post from Zero to Finals, and these were very kindly gifted to me. However, I literally love their website. They have so many useful questions, and now I have the flashcards. They're also sending me a book. I'll definitely show you what I think of those and how I get on with these flashcards. But like I said, I'm trying to do a flashcard a day. So today has been the skeleton. We're doing all right. We're up to number 20. Hopefully by the end of the week, I will have done all of the skeleton and actually know it and remember it. But like I said, I'm going to get on now and do an hour of organisation for the second semester. Just get my head straight, get around what I'm doing, and then I'm actually FaceTiming one of my friends at 3. I then went through my diary and added any key term dates, as well as planning what modules and what I had on which day, using my Papier diary, which, remember, for 15% off, use the code everyday Anna 15 on your first order with Papier. It is literally always so fun when you manage to find things that you didn't realise you actually had to do. So I've written a note to myself in my to-do list that I haven't actually checked of all the things I need to do before I start back, and I've actually found a whole project that I need to do for CBM. So I'm going to get on with that quickly now, and then I'm going to have to do some after I FaceTime Chloe as well. It's a problem-based learning task, and I will tell you more when I've actually worked out what this is actually all about. I then went through and started working out what this project was all about. I actually decided that I was going to move everything onto my iPad. I really hate having lots of little sheets of paper. I feel like you miss so much stuff, and it's just so much easier to have it all on your iPad, annotate it on there using an Apple Pencil. It means you can't lose it, and you can also add in photos directly from the internet and use the split screen view, which I love. So I've just spent some time doing that, and I've made a start, but I have not finished it. And this is literally why I hate paper notes, because this was just in a folder and I managed to forget all about it. I have made a good start, but yes, tip, don't have paper at university. Honestly, when you have an iPad, it's so much easier, and it means you don't faff around with loads of sheets of paper. So I'm just on FaceTime with Chloe, and she's actually a student nurse, so we're talking medicine, and she's got a really good idea. She's got this brain thing. What do you do with it?
It like opens out, look, wait, so you can see the parts of it, and then, there you go, look, the colour coded on the top, look.
Ooh. So I've just got off FaceTime with Chloe, and it was literally so lovely to catch up with her. I've not spoken to her in ages because we are both so busy. It's always so lovely to speak to her about nursing and how she's getting on. So that was so nice, although I nearly spent 2 hours. It is now nearly 5 o'clock. I can't believe how fast it's gone. I really want to do a little home workout. I've really been enjoying them later on in the day at the moment. And of course, I'm following the Tone and Sculpt app. I'm going to do a full body day and just get in a little workout quickly, and then I want to do some cooking. I have some sweet potatoes in, so I'm definitely going to make something with sweet potato, and then I'm going to get on with a little bit more work in a bit. I then just did the full body day, which is actually circuits from the Tone and Sculpt app, which you can actually get 15% off using a student discount. I did this circuit 4 times, which was so hard, although it felt so good. I love just doing full body. I feel like you're getting such a good workout and feel so accomplished at the end. I then decided I wanted to do a quick little ab workout, and I found this 6-minute one on YouTube, which I will pop in the description box below. It was so good, and I'm trying to do this every day for 20 days, so I will let you know how I get on. After this, I just cooled down and did a few stretches. So I've just finished my workout, and I really am a bit of a sweaty mess, and really I should go and shower. However, I am so hungry, and I wanted to cook this deliciously Ella sweet potato and chickpea curry. It looks amazing, and I've been craving it for ages, so I'm going to go downstairs and have that now before a shower, which some of you are probably going to think is disgusting. I don't really care. I'm going to cook in a big batch, so I'm going to make like 4 portions so I can freeze it. Never cook in small portions. I just think it is an absolute waste of time. I'm going to cook a big batch, and then I've got dinners for the next few nights. I then went downstairs and started peeling and chopping the sweet potatoes and butternut squash. If you're going to do any cooking, please invest in a decent peeler. I literally hate faffing around with rubbish peelers. It really is worth getting a good one. It takes the fun out of cooking otherwise if you have an awful peeler. Also, I so nearly chopped my fingers off cutting a butternut squash. I really need to be more careful. I then added everything to a non-stick baking tray and added some of this fry oil. I then seasoned it with turmeric, curry powder, chili powder and cinnamon, but literally I think any seasoning tastes amazing, so just use whatever you have in the cupboard and mix it all together and then pop it into the oven. I then left these in the oven for 35 minutes to soften before chopping up 2 red peppers and adding these in the last 10 minutes. I then chopped up 1 red onion, 2 green chilies, 3 cloves of garlic and a packet of green beans. I really like to chop up all my vegetables and stick them into little bowls. It just makes cooking so much less stressful and way easier. I then added these to a pan with a little bit of fry oil and just brown them before adding in 1 can of reduced fat coconut milk, half of a lime, and then finally stirring in all of the rest of ingredients and serving with green beans and some cauliflower rice. So it is now 8 o'clock and I've just come back upstairs from having dinner. Honestly, that curry recipe was literally amazing. I couldn't recommend it anymore, but now I'm going to get on and do a little bit more work before I get ready for bed. I just want to like finish off for the day before tomorrow. And if you do want to see a whole proper evening routine of what I do to stay productive and relaxed in the evenings, then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments box below. But I hope you really enjoyed coming along with me for the day, and getting organised for semester 2. I can't wait to vlog the whole thing. It is so exciting to have you all come along with me. And in the meantime, have an amazing week, everyone, and I will see you all so soon. Bye!